Welcome to the home of English. This is the third part of our revision of one-word substitutions. Please watch all the previous lessons in the playlist of the home of English. We shall revise 100 more one-words. Please watch the full lesson. Let's start. A place where government or public records are kept. An archive. A place where Jews worship according to their religion. Synagogue. A place where money is coined. Mint. A place where monks live as a secluded community. Monastery. A pole or beam used as a temporary support. Prop. A political leader appealing to popular desires and prejudices. Demagogue. A post with little work but high salary. Sinecure. A professional soldier hired to serve in a foreign army. Mercenary. A proficient public speaker. Orator. A religious discourse. Sermon. A remedy for all diseases. Panacea. A round or cylindrical container used for storing things such as food, chemicals, or rolls of film. Canister. A school for infants and young children. Kindergarten. A sea abounding in islands. Archipelago. A sea abounding in islands or a group of islands is called archipelago. A set of 3 related works by same author. Trilogy. A short journey made by a group of persons together. Excursion. A short poem or speech addressed to the spectator after the conclusion of drama. Epilogue. A short story based on your personal experience. Anecdote. A short trip or excursion. Jaunt. A sly look that is lustful. Leer. A small enclosure for cattle, sheep, poultry, etc. Pen. Pen we use for writing also, but a small enclosure for cattle, sheep, poultry, etc. is also called pen. A small house with all rooms on one floor. Bungalow. A small room in a big house, hotel, etc., where glasses, dishes, spoons, food, etc. are kept. Pantry. A small shop that sells fashionable clothes, cosmetics, etc. Boutique. A song embodying religious and sacred emotions. Hymn. A speaker's platform. Podium. A special fondness or liking for. Propensity. A specialist who tests eyesight. Optometrist. A speech designed to incite action. Exhortation. A strong dislike. Animosity. A study of sounds is known as phonetics. A style full of words, verbose. A style in which a writer makes display of his knowledge, pedantic. A supplement to a will, codicil. A system of government in which only one political party is allowed to function, totalitarianism. A tank where fish or water plants are kept, aquarium. A test in which cells from diseased organs are removed and tested, biopsy. A thing likely to be easily broken, brittle. A thrown object or a weapon capable of returning to thrower, boomerang. A wall built to prevent the sea or a river from flooding an area, Dyke. A woman having more than one husband at the same time, polyandry. At the same time, a man having more than one wife is a polygamist. A woman whose husband is dead is a widow. A woman with dark brown hair, brunette. A word composed of the first letters of the words in a phrase, acronym. A word which reads the same when read forward and backwards, palindrome. A word, phrase or name formed by rearranging the letters of another, anagram. A workman who fits and repairs pipes, a plumber. A writing or a speech in praise of someone, eulogy. A written statement about someone's character, usually provided by an employer, testimonial. Able to use right hand and left hand equally well, means skillful, is ambidextrous. Act of deceiving somebody in order to make money, fraud. Act of mercy killing, euthanasia. Act of stealing in small quantities, pilferages. Action that is likely to make people very angry, inflammatory. All the arts, beliefs, and social institutions, etc., characteristics of a race, civilization. Always ready to attack or quarrel, aggressive. Amount of money demanded by kidnappers, ransom. An abandoned child of unknown parents who is found by somebody, foundling. An act of misappropriation of money, embezzlement. An allowance made to a wife by her husband when they are legally separated or divorced is alimony. An animal which lives by preying on other animals, predator. An apartment building in which Each apartment is owned separately by the people living in it but also containing shared areas. Condominium. An area of land that is controlled by a ruler. Dominion. An assembly of worshippers. Congregation. An emolument over and above fixed income or salary. Perquisite. An established principle of practical wisdom. Maxim. An excessively morbid desire to steal. Kleptomania. An expression of mild disapproval. Reproof. An extract from a book of writing. Excerpt. An object or portion serving as a sample. Specimen. An obviously true or hackneyed statement. Truism. An entrant device resorted to in order to justify misconduct. Maneuver. An unexpected piece of good fortune. Windfall. Animal that can live on land and in water. Amphibians. Animal that feeds on plants. Herbivorous. Animals that eat flesh. Carnivorous. Animals that live in a particular region. Fauna. Animals which live in water. Aquatic. Animals who live in herds or groups. Gregarious. Animals without backbone. Invertebrates. Anything written in a letter after it is signed. Postscript. Art of writing for newspapers and magazines. Journalism. Be the embodiment of or perfect example of. Personify. Belief or opinion contrary to what is generally accepted. Heresy. Belief that God is in everything and that everything is God. Pantheism. Belonging to all parts of the world. Cosmopolitan. Belief that war and violence are unjustified. Pacifism. Body of a human being or animal embalmed for burial. Mummy. Call upon God or any other power like law for help or protection. Invocation. Capable of being understood in either of two or more possible senses and thus not definite. Or it is also called unclear, that is ambiguous. Chanting of magic spells. Incantation. Chief of a group of workmen. Foreman. Clues available at the scene. Circumstantial. Code of diplomatic etiquette and precedence. Protocol. Commencement of adjacent words with the same letter. Alliteration. Conferred as an honor. Honorary. Continuing fight between parties, families, clans, etc. is a feud. Constant efforts to achieve something. Perseverance. Deep in thought or thoughtful. Pensive. Deriving pleasure from inflicting pain on others. Sadism. So these are the 100 words we are revising. Revise once or twice and be familiar with all the words. Subscribe for more updates and English lessons. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.